Hello everybody, my name is Hammock. Today I'm going to be doing a cast of RGL Week 1 of Season 6. The map is Upward, and the teams are Team Whyte versus Imposters. And if you know me, I'm an engineer main, or at least I did when I played a lot of Highlander. So this will be a cast mainly focusing on the engineer and the spy because they're the more interesting characters who are often just left out by the conventional cast. So this is a engineer mainstream, an NG cast. So start the game. Also, apologize if everything is a little bit less clean. I am new to production. So here we have the engineer on the red team, the Velveteen Rabbit on the side of Team White. As you'll see, I've got some appropriate gifts so you can see the massive galaxy brain and the inner workings of this engineer. Wait, why are they going gunslinger or defense? This is different. This is something I don't see in EU. I think this is a thing they certainly do in North America, but this is not a thing I've witnessed in my experience in Europe, so this is an interesting rollout. I really like their outfit. Okay, so I've got some cool keybinds. I'm using the casting essentials. I'm also using Whyte HUD, just in case people are curious about the HUD. I can press 1 to go to the red NG, I can press 2 to go to red spy. See, there's some weeb shit and some tension, so as you can expect from a spy main. Then there's like 3 goes to blue NG, and 4 goes to blue spy. So our players, Velveteen Rabbit on red NG, and Money Speaks 21 on red spy. This is the side of Team Whyte, I believe. Starfruit 66 as blue NG on the side of Imposters with the help of Dave. Right, Dave? Alright, so I'm very interested to see how this Gunslinger NG plays out because I'm very used to people just going sort of level 3s and building... Oh, I'm not used to these controls. Building a gun here, so looks like he's just playing lower in flank. Red Spy is playing a Cloak and Dagger, which I quite like. Cloak and Dagger is probably my favourite spy weapon. Starfruit is playing around the cart, and Dave is infiltrating up top. He notices that the pyro is checking top right, so he's being careful. He's going for a demo pick, and he gets him! Nice pick there, Dave. So, usually I would be spectating the red NG a lot, seeing if he is aware of Blue Spy's presence and tracking him, and how well they're playing, but since they're on this gunslinger loadout, I'm a little bit confused. Looks like he got lucky with the spy there. And looks like they're just backing out. So I'm very interested to see what kind of hold they do. It looks like they're just going to go for standard octopus hold with the dispenser. Honestly, I can see this gunslinger just being decent to run. Because look, he's playing with the team in Moria down in like the mines. That's at least a call out I remember Strong Opinions used. God, this view is weird. Red Spy fucking with the teleporter. Yeah, but generally if you're setting up the base back there, like, your gun is watching tunnel, so you're doing around about the same pressure. Now he's switched over to his wrench and is probably backing out straight to third. Let's see, dispenser's pretty good there. Dispenser used to be here back when you could, like, get ammo through the walls. So I feel like it's a little bit too tucked in, so the demo probably can't play too close here and just get ammo, but it also makes it a little bit safer from just dying to like spam. So let's check out the other players. Red Spy is keeping an eye, calling medic Ubercharge at the moment. Blue NG is doing a service on the cart. Medics actually push, they're actually all grouping on the cart here. If Red Sniper was peeking a bit more aggressively, it could have gotten a med pick there. Very brave of the blue combo. God, I'm not used to my camera being this slow. I'm used to, like, Overwatch observing controls. Demo's getting some good spam on the cart. What am I doing? Why am I casting, like... Nice. Why am I casting the fucking demo man? Let's watch this NG. Is he gonna get some cool wrangle air shots? Is there Uber charges going in? Nice air blast from the blue pyro. Oh! Blue medic got a juicy arrow on him. Let's actually see. Dave isn't in a position to really mess with him. Oh, Money Speaks. Gonna get a chain kick. Oh no, never mind. Boner boy. The blue scout cleans him up. I have a cool setup so whenever people die it just switches to the killer. Casting Essentials is pretty cool. You also notice my TF2 actually looks like TF2. I've disabled my config that I've been using for a while because TF2 actually runs okay when you're watching only STVs, so I can have everything look really fancy. So you got Velveteen Rabbit setting up standard last hold. It's got the sentry pretty close here by the spawn, which means you can kind of use this wall as cover while repairing, so you don't have to fear getting shot. And Dispenser in standard spot. I actually learned something semi-recently from the engineer.tf community Discord. By the way, if you are an engineer main or interested in engineering, check out engineer.tf. But apparently, since whenever I've been placing this dispenser all this time, I've actually been like trying to place it at an angle like this, thinking that because the distance between the angles of a dispenser is longer, that it'll cover more space. Apparently not. Apparently the collision hole is like the same no matter what. It's just always like a fixed like sort of 90-degree like rotation, and the diagonal angle of the dispenser doesn't make the collision any wider. Learned that from Jessica. Great EUNG. Looks like there's a lot of chaos going on here. Not much really happening on either side, besides just going in and dying, which happens. So we have the standstill point. Red Energy has everything set up. Kind of have to wait for the blue team to do shit. And also get to check out Red Spy doing cool things. I wish I could not have the... Oh wow, we got bumped, that's unlucky. Not have the smoke cover up my screen. Or... Is he gonna go in for a pick? He's gonna stab someone in toes, never mind. Oh, he got the pyro worth. Asserting dominance over the spy checker. Getting some good damage on the card there. Great job, Engie. Oh. Oh, sneaking on the fire hydrant. Oh, nice pick there, Dave. Nice sneak. Let's see. Is Dave going to alert of their presence and go for the dispenser? No, he's actually going to go for a combo pick here. Nice. Good cleanup on the demo man there. Let's see if Rabbit can clear this cart here. Wrangle. Oh, that soldier clutched it right there. He's not aware. He doesn't know. He's just going through these POVs to see. It looks like he switched to Gunslinger to go for a defense. Dave. He's just going to ship him down. He gets him. Oh. So far, it doesn't look very good for Velveteen Rabbit, and they did pretty well in terms of backing out on time and doing what they can in a team environment, but Blue Spy got the better of them. Also, the Gunslinger hold on offense, I'm still not very sure what to think about it, because it looked like they were doing alright. Obviously, your team lacks like the anti-air of having a big gun set up, but it looked like they backed out either way from significant losses anyway, so it's not like it's I don't know, it feels like possibly Upward First is in high level becoming much of a Swiftwater First, where it's kind of just like there to force Uber Exchange and then you back out, which it kind of was when I played. But I feel like there were a lot more opportunities to have significant time held on Upward First, at least compared to like Swiftwater First. Swiftwater kind of being like a complete throwaway. Well, I feel like you can still get some good time because you can kind of have the sniper up here and just crush people. And it's relatively safe to back out, providing your sniper hasn't fed very early into the fight and then their sniper is just uncontrollable over here. So let's check out the Blue Spy. Money speaks. Looks like he's run out of cloak and is waiting to recharge. He's disguised as the medic. Takes the pack. Let's see, is Starfruit aware? Oh, looks like he's going for the sap. And his pyro saves the day. Dave gets the sniper pick. Massive play. Also looks like Starfruit is running the wrench. Honourable choice. Wrench is pretty great. It's not the Eureka effect, but it's probably the better choice, considering that you don't really need to be super maneuverable. Okay. Oh, looks like Dave is also on the Enforcer, the strongest weapon on Spy. Glad it took 4 years for Spy mains to realize that it was a thing. Maybe not 4 years, maybe about 3 years. Just watch Rabbits. Nice, good damage. The medic died like in front of him. There was like the like face of shock on that medic. God, I miss having ragdolls and eyes and facial flexes on the classes. Looks like Starfruit went down and the gun went down, and since the telly's still up, it's deciding to go for the sort of Jag setup build. I was about to say Jag effect, but there's no Eureka effect in sight. So this is pretty cool. I also want to say, I really like these cosmetics with like the potato hat, the beard. Is that a penguin? Oh, that penguin looks great. I've got like inspect item disabled, so I can't see exactly. Let's see. Yeah, the like deer loadout. And the bird. They've got like the battle of the pets. They've got like the canary, and then they've got the penguin. This is obviously the most important part about the cast. Looking at the cosmetics. I do like their pyro loadout. It's pretty cute. So Velveteen Rabbit's getting some good push time, even against this sentry. Look at this. He's surviving for so long. It's like Starfruit doesn't know that he can just shoot the walls or the ceiling of a rocket and just kill the Engie. The gun is gonna kill the gun, isn't it? Oh, it was so close. That was so close. Oh, if he wasn't like blocking the cart by being so physically close, the cart would have just rolled over the gun and that would have been really funny. Oh, Dave. Dave. He's going to go for the sniper pick. They've left the sniper. Easy game. It looks like the red Engie is backed up. Oh. Oh. Did he bump? Nope, he didn't. Nice. Nice. Probably not as better use of the Enforcer there, since you lost the disguise bonus as soon as you went for the stab. And they called it out. What? Wait, what? What the fuck was that? So he died to the Engie died, called out that the spy was there, obviously, because every Engie main is screaming there's a spy. But the pyro doesn't even air blast the spy away, so the spy gets a free sap on the gun. Oh, that's really unlucky. Velveteen Rabbit getting some great time on the cart. This is your primary objective here. Look at the demo man. What's he doing? He's been sneaky. Oh no. Oh, unlucky there. So when he speaks, not only did he pick him off earlier with the Enforcer, but has now switched to a full... Oh shit, nice getaway! Oh, aren't we glad that Air Blast doesn't fully stun you anymore? Wait. Did my eyes deceive me? Oh no, okay, never mind. I think it switched to... I'm confused now. He had an Enforcer, but now he's on L'Étranger. Maybe it's because he changed loadout. I'm confusing myself. I haven't done this one. No, he is on Enforcer. I don't know what I was looking at then. Maybe it's because I'm just cycling between POVs. So this is the most important part of the game here. Look at this. Look at this cart time. Oh, ignore that conflict going on. We're really just interested in the cart here. Because as medic, he's just getting fucking wrecked on his own. Oh, and it rolled back. No. See, because you have to get like the cart off that roll, and then this roll, and then that roll. So like, if you can get the cart rolled up like 2 segments in like one push, it's like so value. Anyway, thanks for my TED talk about the payload on the roller coaster. Oh, look at this forward sentry that's absolutely going to get sniped. I mean, look. Sniper standing back here can definitely see the top of that gun with ease. He could actually just sit down and ditch here. Don't know what that sentry is, but it's probably not very good. Oh, when he speaks, go for the mid-pick. Nice one. Oh, when he speaks, it's doing a really good job at the moment. He's getting some great value harassing out the engineer and the medic. And looks like wins the round. Oh, demo. Well, let's go to logs with my cool transition that I took 5 hours to make with the engineer.tf logo. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure this is the right logs for this. Honestly, yeah, money speaks. He got 17 kills, if you can see, like, right here. Let me just check in case my capture is, like, being dumb. Okay, no, it is. Nice. Let's see, kills here. Oh, look at the kills. The spies are on top. They're ahead of the snipers. The demos. Wait, let me just see damage. Look at Dave. Look at Dave, the absolute mad lad. He got 19 kills. Holy shit. He did more than the demo man on blue team. On any team. Look at Flair. He was kind of doing a support role. You saw him flanking on a cliff there. He was doing sort of the real estate move, where it's not necessarily about killing people or doing a lot of damage. It's just being so scary that people don't want to go anywhere nearby. You're occupying real estate in their minds, you know? Oh, wait. Blue medic. They got 2 kills. Who's that on? Hold on. Got a kill on the spy. And the demo man? Nice. Good job. Okay, NG stats. NGs. Velzy Rabbit. Wait. Oh, it's because it's measured on damage. Okay. Starfruit got 1 more kill. Obviously, logs on upward for engineer don't really mean anything. Really. Like, the most you could probably, like, get in terms of logs for engineer on upward is, like, on defense, not dying. But then that's outweighed by, on offense, being able to just push the cart a lot. And that means dying nobly for the cart time, so it bounces out. So there's not really any logs you can really look at for engineer besides maybe damage. But, like, the damage could mean you're fragging a lot, which is strange because you're usually just building buildings on defense or pushing cart on offense. So it could just be sort of a, what's a word? Like, just a not related factor, because it could just be like on the last hold where everybody's just running in to pile on the payload and then dying to sentry gun damage. Like, it doesn't really mean much. So instead we're just going to look at the spies, which did really fucking good. Like, look at this. Got the most. Oh, so good. Okay, let me set up the demo for the final round. Actually got some nice organization in my folders. STVs, RGL, Season 6, Week 1, Imp versus TW. Believe this is map 2. Nice. Switching to that. Blah, 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 blah. Stalling for time because I'm not very used to this production thing. I imagine it's a lot easier when you have someone who's a dedicated production and other people who are casters who can occupy time. Let me set that back. And okay, cool. Let me switch back to this one. Oh, there we go. It's getting there. I'm getting the polish eventually. Okay, time for round 2.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, starting out with Starfruit on defense, running the Eureka effect. Already a very good sign. The best wrench. This is totally buying my vote. Davis going Dead Ringer. Protein Rabbit. Standard Gunslinger. And he speaks on the Spicicle. Nice outfit. The face always kind of creeps me out. Check out these loadouts. Have they got like a different loadout per... Have they got a different like cosmetics per loadout? That's what I like to do. Like have a sort of a gunslinger themed loadout for offense. Like, because you can have like the gunslinger, you can have the reboot cosmetic, you can have the like was it the VR headset one? The one that's like a gunslinger, but it's a hat, you know? And then you can also have like the robot, like the Iron Lung, and you can just look like a full kind of like cyborg. But it looks like he's going for standard Jag effect setup, finishing on the wrench, which is respectable. Dave Cloak and Dagger over here. Switched off the dead ring. I think he was just testing loadouts. Let's see if Money Speaks goes for a successful breach here without getting discovered. He's decides to bypass the Wise, doesn't want to mess with the Dragon's Fury. Oh, doesn't actually even matter. Oh, is he gonna frag? No, actually, he just doesn't. He's dodging around. Oh, the Starfruit. He gets the shots. He's like, nah, I don't need to back out. Spy's been dealt with. I'm just gonna rebuild. You know what? Easy. Rammett's getting some good time on the car. Oh, he got damaged. Oh, Starfruit gets sniped down. He probably should have backed out, but I respect the manliness to just be like, you know what, I'm just going to rebuild. It's probably some interesting team comms of not fully deciding to commit or back out. Oof, unlucky. Bicycle gave away position, but it's better than giving away your life by being revealed there. Oh, the medic is low. Let's see, Starfruit's just factory, doing the factory setup here. He detects Money's here. Will he... Oh, he actually crosses past back into where he was spy checking. How low is it? He's 3 HP! Okay. I like how I can hear his voice line through there. Come on, Starfruit. Is he aware? Nope, he went back and spawned before he could see them going in the cloak. Oh, wow! He had the mini crit mark for death. Look at this Enforcer doing work. He just like fucking went pow and did like, I don't know, I think it was about like 90 or 100 damage of that shot. And he finished off the sniper. It's so good. Enforcer's such a strong weapon. Even back like when Ambassador was like prominent, it was still pretty darn good. We had like a strat in like one of my old teams where Selec, our like German spy, pretty much ran like big earner Enforcer all the time, and you could like snipe down a sentry gun from far away. It was great because you know sentry guns and buildings aren't affected by fall off. So we have Starfruit setting up here. Let's see. Velveteen Rabbit doing the job of setting up the new teleporter. Dave's recently respawned. Money Speaks going in for the infiltration. Let's see. Decides to go through U-turn here. Oh, might bump into the scout here. Might bump into the heavy. Oh, he's just sneaked by without getting detected. Okay. Looks like everything's coming up Millhouse for Starfruit. Let's see. When he speaks, he gets the med pick. Absolute mad lad. He gets him. He just walks in, sneaks by the heavy and the scout, gets behind, stabs the medic, and then gets out. No, not even breaking his bicycle from spy checking. Goes in again to try and get the demo man, but doesn't really catch the hitbox. Red Pyro is having a real rough time keeping track with the spy. Look at that, 50 damage with the disguise bonus, 32 base. Oh, that's a meaty hit, especially if you catch a pyro running around a power jack. That's going to do substantial damage. Just going to try and run away here. Never mind, he's actually picking up the pack. He's just zoning so much real estate here. Look at this. As I was saying with Flare in the previous round, he's... Oh, wow, okay. Okay, actually, no. I was just thinking for a second, Starfruit, fucking Chad there, looking at a spy and being like, nah, it's pyro deal with it, and looking away. But he was running a spy school, so he did not need to fear the backstab. Looks like the heavy and shithouse there. Nice, Dave. Getting a pick on the heavy. When he speaks, coming back in, sneaking by the heavy. Heavy is not wearing headphones. That or their main caller is probably just yelling a lot. Maybe he is the main caller. I do not know. Starfruit, is he aware? Does he know that the spy is about... He does notice he was watching behind. Is he going to get a rescue ranger bolt? No, he doesn't want to track him down. Oh. And the sniper lost the object permanence of the spy. But thankfully, Starfruit engages him. Engages the spy and protects the sniper. Nice pick there, Rabbit, and you get the card. Oh, good time. Starfruit setting up. Dave's in lower. Rabbit setting up. Nice dispenser block there. And when he speaks, this is mainly turn. I mean, this casting method is focusing on the NGs and spies. But for this kind of map, for payload, despite the action happening, it's mainly just critiquing and observing potential huge brain strats of the Engie mains. Oh, he nearly got him. He's doing quite a lot of damage, just like business spy. Just like, I'm just gonna fight you. Dave popping dead ringer and getting bumped a lot, having to retreat. It's nice to also see a dead ringer being used, since it's objectively the worst watch now. But as a result, do we see that? Do you see that, guys? When he speaks, getting Starfruit. Oh, when he speaks, MVP of this game. Holy shit! Just seeing him launch there. If he just survived that landing, that would have been so cool. Dave getting away. Yeah, Dead Ringer being such in a weak position that, like, it possibly does it its own favor, that it being a niche pick and being one based on deception of, do you think that I've actually died? That since it's such a bad watch, people won't use it, and therefore people will start to believe feigns a little bit more, especially if you do them in a convincing manner and don't just feign after 2 damage. So Starfruit has actually gone to the Gunslinger, even though there's a big lull period in this fight right now. Okay, now he's gone to Jack. Okay, he just wanted to get his dispenser up with safety. Blue team still have control of tiles, so Demoman can freely bombard the gun, so I'd probably recommend building your gun in safety behind the wall, and then peek it when it's got a few more levels. It's a bit too squishy right now. When he speaks, gets taken out to the fire off screen. Velteen Rabbit lagging a little bit, or that might just be on the STV's end. Doing his best to maintain pressure. Oh, blue team loses their medic to, like, spam. But are they going to get the cart capped? Nice, they got it. Great job. Now for the swap. Looks like Velteen Rabbit going for the Gunslinger defense again. Interesting. When he speaks, stopping to go take a poop. Check out Starfruit. Got the Gunslinger offense. Dave scouting the enemy team's loadouts. Checking enemy sniper, see what secondary he has. Oh wait, they're all banned. Lol. Checking enemy medic. What medic gun they got? Seems like he keeps going back to friendly pirate. Maybe that's just his, like, comfort bind. Like, comfort disguise, just keep switching back. That or is just really curious as if his pyro is like, God damn it, Jim, stop going thermal thruster. Just keeps checking just in case. Enemy soldier checking if there's a banner. Wise kills himself in pre-game. Classic Wise.
4, 3.
Let's see. Dave, does he get a successful infiltration? I really want to... Oh, the guillotine! And he gets hit! He misses the guillotine, but he gets hit by the Rap Assassin. This is certain death if he gets tagged by a sniper here. Never mind. Nice, he got an arrow. That's good. I got spooked for a second. Wait, the red Engie lost their gun this early? Never mind, it was a mini-sentry. I immediately forgot. Unlucky Starfruit. Dave, 22 HP, sneaking in. Oh, just narrowly avoids. Gets the ammo pack. Undetected. Oh, unlucky. The sniper turned around just as you went for the decloak. Can you maneuver away, or are you going to get hit by a lucky no-scope? Never mind. He's going to go behind and he's going to go for the teleporter. Let's actually see. Because Velteen Rabbit might respawn and have an opportunity to do something about this. Never mind, he's got a 10-second respawn time. I'm bad at reading the HUD, guys. He gets the teleporter. Easy. High value pick. Oh, unlucky. Gets killed by Brawley. Hey, look, you shake-shifted into a dead guy. Teleporter is down. The long walk of shame back. Not much happening for our key players here. Let's actually switch to... Let's see. Switch to sniper. See how he's doing. The sniper trades. Velveteen Rabbit gets taken out. Oh, nice. Oh. The 150 on the pyro. Does he know? Okay, never mind. Dave just is dead whenever I try and switch to him. Used. Since the NG isn't on, since this NG also... It seems like it's a meta thing to just have Gunslinger. Huh. Oh, never mind, I'm looking at blue NG. Fuck. God, I'm getting so confused. I'm seeing Gunslinger NGs and being like, is this defense now? Is this how defense is played? Oh, God. This is such a fiesta. God, I really hope next week's STV I do a lot better, fuck's sake. God, it's because I'm trying to cut between action and also have interesting, insightful commentary, and it's pretty tricky. I'm sorry, guys. Setting up. See, because it's kind of annoys me a little bit because the thing I like about NG is the strategy aspect. And there's only so much strategy that goes into placing a mini sentry. Like, it's just gonna die and it's not really gonna do as much. Like, there's a sentry, so I could at least be like, oh wow, that's an interesting spot. I like that. Oh, Dave? 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 Dave, is he gonna be brave? He ran out of cloak. The pyro didn't hear the decloak. You haven't got the enforcer, you can't do that! Never mind, you picked up all that free ammo and probably have full cloak. I can't see because the STV doesn't give me his ammo. Okay. Rabbit, setting up. He's actually kind of nearby. He didn't get a read on Dave. He hasn't given them that much information. He's actually going to go for a spy cap. Oh. And Soldier gets the bomb. Nice. Good effort, though. It's interesting because, yeah, if there was a level 3 sentry... demo bomb? Oh, nice. Nice bomb there, Flare. It's going behind for the spawn camp. So now he back spawns. It's gonna have to... I was curious, wait. Oh no, that's on first point. Okay. I was confused, like, why is it like super deep? It's already on last point. Alright, hopefully Dave doesn't get revealed. Rip, unlucky. It's getting caught with low cloak amounts. But Spencer's quite far away. He's also sticking on the rescue ranger, even though it doesn't really have much use here. I guess it's personal preference. I personally liked using rescue ranger quite a few times for on King of the Hill or 5CP maps, just because I have better luck aiming with a projectile than hits can. But having shotgun is probably a lot better for self-defense here. There's Daegrin behind. It looks like Rabbit is aware of his presence. He's in the alert mode. Oh, Broly doing a great job here. Look at that health. Nice. Oh, that guillotine. Yeah, Broly is doing a great job just countering Dave. Both team scouts were doing a great job. Oh, is that a rollback? Oh, unlucky. That cut was so close. That's an unlucky result. Yeah, I'm very curious about its dispenser. It's quite passive instead of having it a little bit closer, like at least here, so you can avoid the spam that comes from here and allow the demo to still play kind of close. Maybe it's a little bit closer for the benefit of the heavy, but the heavy gets that medium pack and the small pack there as well as their sandwich, even though the medic is there anyway for any kind of heals. Starfruit, is he going to get the payload up here? No, he's just going down to pills. He can't really get this card up until like an Uber exchange happens as a reasonable enough distraction. Never mind, the heavy is actually getting some space here. It's still waiting between both teams having Ubers. Wow! That nice air blast and the blue soldier going down. The heavy's going to get the cart right up. Nice. Heavy the cart pusher meta. I like it. Let's see. They don't actually get the cap there, but they get it all the way up the hill, which is very significant. Now a spy could potentially even go for a cap here once he eventually gets there. Oh, when he speaks. Sniper or medic? Sniper or medic? You have to choose! Is it going to be a sniper? The sniper knows you're there! Get the enforcer! It's the spy duel. Dave, he's just going on his own mission. Can you kill a demo? Oh. Backing off. Pushing up. Dave's going in for the infiltration. He's busy setting up a dispenser he doesn't see. But is the dispenser good enough? Oh, I didn't even, like, check to see if you could just slink by it. Oh, Dave, he sneaks by. Let's see. It's gonna come back up. Ah, he didn't know. Dave outplayed him. Great job there. Gets the sentry. Oh. And then he just falls in the cart. In the pit. Doesn't matter. They get the cap. That's a good job there. Nice. Let me get the appropriate logs open and transition. Yeah. Okay. I think these are the right logs. Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's see the kills here. Oh man, big man, the demo man on red team, actually getting more kills than the spies. Spies will actually they did so much in the first round, but I guess they were just feeling each other out. Maybe they didn't scrim each other, so they were getting lots of paranoia plays off of each other, not knowing how to play around. But then on this round, the pyros they figured them out. They figured out what they were gonna do, and they are much better at dealing with it. Or should I say the scouts? Because look at Broly here with 22 kills. Let's see how many of them are against the spy. Broly, he got 5 spy kills. Holy shit. And Evil Boss got 5 spy kills too. Yeah, he got a lot better at reading the spy here. And as, again, engineer logs aren't super relevant. Starfruit got 10 kills versus Velveteen 6, which is alright, but it's probably mostly cleanup with the shotgun. And average-ish damage. Cap points, Velveteen Rabbit getting more cap points, but these stats are also not very relevant, considering that the way that the cart pushing works is that just because someone has more cap points doesn't mean that they capped more. They still contributed to the cart being pushed up in the in-between periods. When the cart is about to reach cap, that's when everybody gets on the cart, and at the end of the push, then they cap, and some of the combo players generally get cap points as a result. But in the in-between parts where you're pushing, that's the energy's role when pushing through tunnel on second, or pushing up the roller coaster on third. But when you're actually about to cap, either the engineer died in the process of prepping that cap, or they're back at spawn setting up a telly so that the people who now spawn at the new spawn, who died in the previous push during the cap, get a fresh telly. So as a result, NGs generally don't get cap points, so this log doesn't matter too much. But we can look at the spy logs, and the spy did sort of reasonably well. See, Money speaks. He got 4 picks on the enemy medic. Dave got no picks on the enemy medic. He did have 3 heavy picks, 2 sniper picks. Money speaks getting 2 sniper picks and 2 heavy picks. We could say that Money speaks probably did a lot better this round. So yeah, that was pretty great. So it looks like the red team, who I'm trying to remember who red team is because I don't have tags in logs. I believe red team is Imposters. Because let me check Starfruit's profile. Yeah, he's a part of Imposters. Cool. So Imposters won that. Great. I should really get a setup so that everybody has team tags, but that's gonna take so much time. aliasing everybody. But yeah, that was an interesting interesting cast. Am I right? I really liked doing these engineer casts before, and I wanted to put in a bunch of effort to try and get these get the production level up, especially doing these cool transitions. Oh, I still really like that using the engineer.tf logo. By the way, engineer.tf, really good if you're an engineer main or you just like talking about the game. They've got a great Discord. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you want to see more of it, hopefully you'll leave a like and other YouTuber stuff like that, because then I'll get at least one extra point of self-esteem. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go try and work on this setup. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll see you later, and I'll stop talking.
And castles falling down as the glass fills up with the brain. Don't be ashamed, you only get one damn chance with this game. So call my name and I'll be there, ready to stoke that fire again.
God, even the outro fucking broke.